Yes. So welcome you all. Now today's session we'll try to understand what is Power BI. As part of the tool, it's a software. You can call it as a software. You can call it as a tool. You can call it as a technology. You can call whatever it is. Okay. But we'll try to understand what is this tool. As the name itself says that it is so powerful. It is so powerful. We'll see what this tool can do for us. As part of the agenda, we'll try to understand the importance of visualization, how visuals play a major impact in the human life in the recent times, and in the last 15-20 years, how visualizations has turned the world. We'll see that, and we'll see also what is Power BI, followed by there are n number of tools in the market. Why are we learning only Power BI? That should be a question. And for that, I'm going to give you the answer. And finally, we'll also see that how this Power BI works. As in then you take any technology, any software, all is required is installation. So finally, we'll end the demo with installation part. Okay. So this will be the agenda. So people who have joined newly and who don't know about me, myself Santosh, I do have a decade of experience working in IT. I'm employee in Microsoft, working as a manager. Apart from that, I'm being part of KSR for the last 5 years. Been trying to help people in terms of training, data engineering, data science, and data analytics. And that's a very short introduction. Don't call me sir. Call me Santosh. That's the IT culture we follow. Call with the name, right? And let's move on. I simply searched one word called Ayodhya, right? I simply searched one word called Ayodhya. And this is actually a Google trend. So in Google trend, I have just searched Ayodhya. Okay. The moment I search Ayodhya, from last 90 days, I've just searched 90 days. And of course, I've searched India. In India, for the last 90 days, I've searched. You can see the search is okay, pretty okay, okay. And suddenly there is a spike in between the states, and I can consider as a January 22nd, and followed by again it has dropped down. Now tell me what happened on January 22nd.
It was the first day of the Ram
Ram
Mandir
Prana Pratishtha of
opening.
Ram.
It was the first
Ram
day of.
Pratishtha.
It was the first day of.
Ramlala, Ramlala,
Ram Mandir
Ramlala.
Pratishtha.
Ramlala
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
inauguration, yeah,
Now
inauguration of Ram Mandir.
let me tell you what is this search is all about. All over the world, people are using Google, right? Majority of the people are using Google. When I was a kid, when I say kid, when I was in the education time, I used to search with Yahoo. But nowadays, there is no competitor. Any search engine, always everyone prefers to go and search in Google. And this is a Google search. What Google does is it collects all the people, whoever is searches, right? They keep collecting it, and they are coming up with graph like this. Okay. So they're coming up with graph like this. Now this graph states that how many search, when I say number, you can see the number is like 100. That means it's not 100. Okay. It doesn't mean that we have searched 100 times. No, it is actually stating that among all the days, on January 22nd is the day everyone has searched about Ayodhya in Google, specifically in India. In India, most of them have searched about Ayodhya on January 22nd. Okay. Now, this is a first example for you. There is another example which I have searched as cervical cancer, and there is a steep spike on February 1st. Can anyone tell me what happened on February 1st?
There was a
Uh,
false news on
there was fake news that Poonam Pandey is dead.
Poonam Pandey died
Cancer.
with cervical cancer.
Yes.
Yeah. So everybody started searching. What is
Very
cervical
honestly, I'll
cancer?
tell you, I have heard about cancer. I've heard about cancer, but I never heard about this cervical cancer. I don't know. I really don't know what was this. But February 1st, there was an Instagram post that was being given by Poonam Pandey's manager stating that she passed away with XYZ. See, I'm not here to debate about her, but I'm interested in data. Okay. So what happened on February 1st? Everyone started searching about cervical cancer. Now, another thing which I also found is we can also compare. Okay, we can compare two topics. So that is why I tried with another example, cervical cancer and Pundam Padi. I tried to search both. To my shock, both find a similar pattern. People who have searched cervical cancer also have searched Poonam Pandey. Such a beautiful analysis you're getting by just entering the word cervical cancer, right? So what she did after that, I didn't even read about it, whether there was a case or etc. etc. I did not see. But until that February 1st and 2nd and 3rd, I was tracking the news. Once we got to know that it's a fake, maybe she say that it's awareness. But again, as I said, we are not here to debate on her. Okay. Now let's move on to another search. Being a cricket fan, obviously I need to do this. I searched another sports celebrity, Virat Kohli. And for the Virat Kohli, in the last 90 days, there is a search always going on up and down. Like people are searching compared to Ayodhya or compared to the cancer, like people are always searching. Okay. Now, there's something happened on February 21st. I don't know, but I can see the number 100. See, when I say 100, don't come to an assumption that 100 is 100 search. No, compared to all the days, there was a peak search that happened on February 21st. Okay. Now, let's see what happened on February 21st. Let's see what happened on February 21st. Even I don't know. I can see there is a spike on February 21st, but I don't know. Let's see. I'll go to Google. I'll search Virat Kohli.
I think they announced the first baby.
And
The second baby. is coming.
after that, I'll just say 21st February. Okay. Let's see what happened. I'm getting a news video. 21st February, Virat Kohli. Soon after Virat Kohli announced the birth of the second child on Wednesday, February 21st, congratulatory message started pouring in. Kohli in his Instagram post announced that his wife, Bollywood actor Anushka Sharma, delivered the baby. Okay, on February 15th, the couple had a second born baby, but he announced on February 21st. See, the information which I'm getting in Google on February 1st, Virat Kohli, I can see there is a spike. That means everyone started pouring their congrats message. So everyone started using Google, everyone started to search what happened, why he was not available for the test series. All this, the trend have started. Now, the one which you search is been tracking somewhere. All you need is visuals. Companies are looking visuals like this and not just numbers, right? Companies are looking for charts, visuals, not the numbers. Now, assignment for you. Okay. Today's assignment for you. I want you to find out any search that has been trend in the last 1 month. Okay. How many of you are from Bangalore? Okay. I think very less. Do you all know what happened to Rameshwaram Cafe?
Yes.
Bomb
blast.
Bomb blast.
Fire accident.
Fire accident. Who is that? Who is that fire accident?
Bomb blast.
Bomb blast.
Rameshwaram Cafe is just 1 kilometer from KSR Institute in Marathalli. Okay, from Marathalli, if you just go towards the left, 1 kilometer away, there is a Rameshwaram Cafe. And apart from subject, start learning. Start getting to know about the founders of Rameshwaram Cafe. He comes from a road street food seller and now is running a business. Rameshwaram Cafe considered to be one of the best restaurant in Bangalore, started in Bangalore. They're making a turnaround profit of 5 crores in 1 month. I repeat, they are making 5 crores turnaround in every month. Okay, I always have a habit of going back and reading the biography of all these people, all the celebrities or people who succeeded in life, right? Starting from PM Modi until Virat Kohli, everyone's biography, MS Dhoni, and all these people's CEOs, all these people's biography. I have a habit of reading. So that's why I read about the CEO of Rameshwaram Cafe. Just if you have a couple of hours time, just go and research about Rameshwaram Cafe, one of the best restaurant that in Bangalore, that was started in the year 2021. Within 3 years, the hotel has come to such a huge reach. People nowadays, right, all these influencers, Instagram influencers, they'll go for them. Whoever takes a camera, the hotel says that there is no bill for you. So people will start posting about all this restaurant is good, I've come here, this food is good, that food is good. If you just swipe your Instagram reels, you will get to know how many influencers coming here, right? But apart from keeping aside this people say it's hype, but honestly I've tasted here a very good decent food. What happened in Rameshwaram Cafe is we can see that March 1st, there is a peak, right? March 1st, there is a peak. March 1st is a small bomb blast that happened in Rameshwaram Cafe in Bangalore. And there is a lot of things happening after that. So until then, people will just sing as a restaurant. But now people started looking about safety as well. So there was a peak happened, right? There is a spike that happened on March 1st. Like this, I want you to find out in the last 90 days which topic was in trend. This is an assignment for you. Now, how am I able to get all this? I didn't even know what is really required, but I can focus on, with this trend, I can find out when it happened. And I can find out what happened in the Google. You just go and search Rameshwaram Cafe on February 1st, you will get to know. Okay, let's give a try. I'll go to Google. 1st March. See, Rameshwaram Cafe, Bangalore in Whitefields area was sheltered by the low intensity blast on March 1st. The blast left several people injured at the cave. See, I was able to get that from the trend, right? I was able to get that from the trend, and I can see that what happened. And not about that, come down. You'll also get which state has searched more. Obviously, it's a Bangalore. So Karnataka people are more conscious about the safety. What if I go to a restaurant? What if there is a bomb blast? Correct? So obviously you can see that the people who searched more don't think that the number is 100 search. It's all about the, like, 100 means it's searched more. I can say the frequency of search was more in Karnataka compared to all the other states. It was more. Now all this helps you to understand the complete information. If you want to compare, just compare with bomb blast. You can say there is a similar pattern. You can see there is a similar pattern. Until then, people didn't even search. But after that, people also started searching about bomb blast. Now, both are related. Now, this is called correlation. One is actually correlating with the other. So, people who search Rameshwaram Cafe are also searching bomb blast. Just like what we searched about cancer and Poonam Pandey, right? It was a correlation. So, it's such a way that there is a correlation. Now, all this is what I'm really interested, because I'm really focused on analytics. Data is everything. Data is everything, right? Whatever we do, everywhere data is involved, right? Now, we have seen all this trend, but I'm not interested. I'm not interested about that, but I'm interested about the graph, how the trend is moving, right? Even if you ask about the KSR for the last 5 years, how are we improving? Everything is all about graphs. Moving on, let's talk about few of the use cases, right? So just jumping before the subject, I want to talk to you on the use cases. We all know Swiggy. Is there anyone in this group who has never ordered anything in Swiggy in the last 1 year? Is there anyone in this group who has never ordered anything in
Yes.
Swiggy or Zomato?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, because out of country.
Out of country? No, I'm asking. Okay, in your local also you would have ordered something. Just a simple question. In the last 1 year, is there anyone who has never ordered anything in Swiggy or Zomato in 1 year? Come on, anyone. Let's see who was that person.
Yes.
Anyone?
Yes, I did not order anything.
Yes,
Where
sir.
are you from?
Lucknow. Currently, I'm in
Lucknow.
Gurgaon, Delhi NCR.
So you have never ordered something on Swiggy and Zomato?
I don't eat outside food. Either
That's
I cook.
really good.
Yes.
That's really good to know. Anyone else from Bangalore, Chennai, metro cities? Anyone who has never ordered even once?
Me, I'm Pallavi, sir. I'm also
You're from which place?
from Maharashtra.
Maharashtra. Okay. Any particular reason?
Yes, Pune.
No, any particular reason why you have not ordered?
I'm residing in my home, so I don't want to eat outside food. That's why.
Okay. That's good to know. Now, everyone knows Swiggy, everyone knows Zomato, right? Now, what this Swiggy was doing is Swiggy was actually one of the food ordering app. We can go and order it. Of course, there will be a price comparison that we can make if you go to a restaurant and if you order something. Yes, it could be a bit less, but if you're ordering, yeah, they'll put some tax, restaurant charges, delivery charges, distance charges. A lot of things will be there, right? But of course, it's safe. While taking the class itself, I can order my dinner. Yeah, I need not go to restaurant. Correct? Now the guy comes, he comes and delivers inside the house, right? So those type of things happens. Now this Swiggy started using Power BI. First of all, we haven't discussed what is Power BI. Okay, but they started using Power BI. Let's see what is this Power BI. Swiggy, which got started in the year 2014, my favorite year. That's the year I completed my graduation. I entered into IT. 2014 to 2024, a solid 10 years into IT. 2014 is something which I never forget. 2014 is a year Swiggy was also founded. So initially, every business, right? You take any business, initially you will have a lot of hiccups. Like maybe some loss will be there. You may not get good people to work with it. So a lot of challenges we had. The company processes millions of customers order each month while operating in 500 plus cities and with 1 lakh 20,000 plus restaurants at its platform. So initially what happened, they were using some other app for what? Tracking purpose. How many orders is getting placed? Who is a loyal customer? Which restaurant is getting lot of orders, right? Which restaurant is getting out of orders? Which particular food is actually getting ordered? And I don't know whether you people know it or not. Uh, the one of the top selling food in Swiggy and Zomato is, any guess?
I think it's
Fast food.
biryani.
It's biryani, right? It's biryani. Anyone in this group who doesn't like biryani? It's whether it's a veg biryani or it's a non-veg biryani. That's fine. Anyone in this group who doesn't like biryani? Anyone? Obviously,
No.
everyone will like it, right? Now, that is one of the top selling food in the entire Swiggy and Zomato. How did we get to know? It's all about analysis, right? So we can figure out which food or which city or who has made the highest orders. There was a person in Bangalore. Okay, I read it somewhere on article. Uh, December 31st or January 1st, Swiggy had released one stats. Okay, there was a person from Bangalore. He has ordered. Okay, he has ordered 38,000 orders he has done in a year, and he was being awarded as one of the loyal customer of Swiggy. See how many orders he has done. Every day minimum, I think 5 to 6 orders he does it. And total in a year, he has made 38,000. Even if you ask me monthly, twice, thrice, it may even go to 50 or 60 orders in a year. But this guy has made in thousands. And Swiggy has announced a price, a reward, saying that you are the loyal customer. Correct? Now, initially they were using some other tool to convert the data into charts, and lot of challenges, lot of time consuming, a lot of complexity was there. Okay, to get the latest data, it was almost taking more time. Then they started using, Power BI. This is actually a report. This is actually a report. What is this report? We can figure out how much of sales has happened with respect to Swiggy, how many orders has been purchased for the last 12 months, how much of revenue we got generated, how much of profit we got generated. All this information is completely possible to get with the help of a tool which is called Power BI. Again, I'm repeating, I have still not talked about what is Power BI, but this is a typical example to show you that the data has been converted into a report like this. And ears wide open. What if I say you that this entire report is being built without writing a single line of code? What if I say you that the entire report is being built without writing a single line of code? What if I say you that the entire report is being built without writing a single line of code? Well, that's the beauty of Power BI. Now they started using Power BI. After that, their performance, their accurate values, the data refresh, getting the data refreshed accordingly, all this is started being shown in this report format. Well, this is where now the company is saving a lot of time and improving as a business. Initially, there was a lot of hiccups, but now this is one of the best online food ordering app that we have in demand. Right? Now, with this, what we can do? We can ask as many questions as possible. What is the number of orders in the last 1 hour? So whether do you remember or not, during the match, India-Pakistan match and all, these people will come up with some statistics, and they come up with some numbers. They say that in the last 1 hour, India versus Pakistan, we had this many orders of biryani, this many orders of drinks, this many orders of beer. All these things they come with, right? So how is it possible? It's all possible with the help of analytics. So all these questions can be answered. All these questions can be answered with one report. With just what? One report. Okay. Now let's talk about your role. Why have you joined this course? You've all joined this course to become a data analyst. You're going to analyze the data. What are you going to do? You're going to answer all these questions. You are going to answer all these questions not in SQL, not in any other technology. You are going to answer with the help of charts. Please do understand that all the people nowadays in every company are lazy, including me, including you. We are all lazy. We don't want to go and do a manual calculation. We don't want to write any code. We want to achieve this. We want to achieve this, a report like this. We want to achieve a report like this, and we wanted to show it to the clients. Okay. It's been 5 years. I'm in KSR. Okay. It's been 5 years in KSR. I keep always challenging with students. Okay. I keep challenging with students. On the day one of the Power BI class, I'm challenging you. I'm challenging you. This is a challenge between you and me. And again, I'm saying in the last 5 years, I have never lost a challenge in KSR. Okay. That's a tagline first. I have never lost the challenge in KSR. That's the first point. Okay. Now, the challenge is today is March 14th, exactly 30 days. Exactly 30 days. April 14th. April 14th. Each and every one in this class, each and every one in this session will be able to do this report. Each and every one will be able to do this report. That's a challenge from me. 100%. I'll make you to do this report in just 30 days. In just 30 days. Okay. This is a challenge.
Without using any code.
As of now, it's not using any code. Without using any code, I'll make each one of you to do this report in the next 30 days. That's a challenge. Okay. Let's see. Let's remember the date. March 14th, April 14th. Each one of you in this session will be able to do this single-handedly without anyone's help. Challenge accepted? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah, done.
Yes. Yes, and
Anyone who says that, okay, this time Santosh, you will lose. Anyone? Anyone?
No one.
No.
No.
Okay, let's remember the date, April 14th. Okay, and in fact, forget about all the weekends. The class is only from Monday to Friday. So that means in 20 class, in just 20 class, I'll make each one of you to do this report. And you know what? This is an exact report they are using in Swiggy. That's what you're going to do, same thing. But maybe you'll be doing for different business. If you can do this in 20 days, tomorrow you can do it for any business. You are working for a bank, you're working for a telecommunication industry, you're working for a healthcare, you're working for insurance, you're working for Swiggy, you're working for Zomato, wherever you are, you'll be able to generate this report. And that is why your people have joined here to learn this. Okay. So this is the end goal. You'll be generating a report like this in the next, of course, the course goes for 3 months, but I'm saying in 1 month, you should be able to do this. Okay. Now, let's talk about a couple of other use cases. Okay. Every company you take, their main objective is this three. So if you ask me in session, I'll call you students. If I meet you outside, I'll say that you're a customer to us. Obviously, every business, you're the customer. For example, Amazon. Amazon has the customer. Banks has the customer. Your shops, you go and they say that customer, right? You go and buy something in a gold shop, they call you customer. You go to bank, they call you customer. You go to Amazon, they call you customer, right? Wherever you go, people will call you customer. But only in KSR or maybe only in educational institute, we don't call you as a customer, we call you as a students, right? That is something a small difference. But honestly, I call you students. But if you go and ask someone from KSR who is running the business, who is the founder or who is actually the CEO, they call you as a customers because for them business is important, right? Business is different. Educational system is different. Now, tell me one place where customers are not called customers. Anyone?
Hospital.
Very good.
Hospital.
Very good. Hospital is the only place where we don't call them as a customers. Instead, we call them as a patients. Very good. That's the only place where we don't call as customers. In banking, we call customers. In hospital, we call it as a patients. In any other industry, you call it as a customers. Customers is always customers, right? So what is the main objective? Even if you ask me, if I'm not a mentor for the next 1 minute, my focus is to get more students. What is KSR focus? To get more students. What is Amazon focus? To get more customers. What is a bank focus? More customers should open the bank account. That's the main focus, right? So all this becomes three important steps to run a business. You need to hire and you need to acquire a new customers, and you should also strengthen or deepen the existing customers, right? And you should also have the customer satisfaction. So end of the day, you people should be satisfied. For example, you have joined a course and maybe we are not teaching well. Will you join again? Definitely no. So customer satisfaction is really important. Recently I went for a couple of shops. They have put some board, okay? Customers are king. Kings don't bargain. Have you seen this type of wordings? Yes?
Yes.
Is there any other word seen? Is there any other wording?
Customer is a god.
Customer is God. Okay. Next. Customers are king. Next. Anything else?
Customers are always right.
Kings doesn't bargain.
Customers are always right. Okay. Anything else?
Kings don't bargain.
Kings don't bargain. Yes. What else? Well, if you go to the next, if you go to the shop, you have to remember what is I've told you. Okay. So they would have put some wordings about customers, because customers are someone who is trying to improve the business. Without customers, Amazon would have been zero. Without students, even KSR would have been zero. Yes, that's true. Correct. So customers are everything. So if you want to improve as a business, remember these three words. Remember this 3 points. Okay. So you should also be ready to acquire new customers. You should also have a good relationship with already who have been part of your business, and the customer satisfaction is also really important. Okay. To take one step forward, let's talk about another example. There is a company called Best Buy. Now all these are use cases. Okay. Just try to understand how they are trying to improve the business. So Best Buy is actually like Amazon. They sell all the electronic components like products like computers, televisions, video games, smartphones. Their popular brands are like Apple, Samsung, Sony, and they provide a lot of supports like technical support, repairs, and all. I don't see this in India, but it's an US based e-commerce electronics retail store. Okay. Now, initially, we were working for this client, and the client was not making any sales, not a proper sales. Post COVID, right? We did not have a good sales. Now, as a data analyst, they came to me and they told me, boss, can you give me some suggestion? So I thought, okay, let's advertise this product. So I started giving them marketing strategies. Hey, why don't you put it in newspaper? Why don't you put it in WhatsApp? Why don't you have like offers, discounts, cashbacks, just like what Amazon is doing, right? Big billion sales day and all this things they do for attracting the customers. They reduce the price, 50% cashback, all these things they do, right? I tried to do a lot of marketing strategies. It did not work. Okay, we started to put in YouTube, Facebook, WhatsApp, did not work. We started to put in newspapers, did not work. We started to do posters like in the board. We tried to go with the banners, it did not work. Nothing is working. If you are in my place, if I ask you any idea to do marketing, any idea from you?
Promotion,
What type of promotion? That's what I'm asking. What type of promotion?
discounts,
It is not working. Discounts, cashbacks, a 1+1 offer, nothing is working. Next.
Digital marketing.
Social media
Digital marketing not working. Next.
You already told us this. It's a lift advertisement.
you will give the
social
Right.
media marketing.
This is a company. This is a company which they come up with a unique advertisement. What we did is as a team working with data analytics, we started to think about a unique idea. Everyone talks about digital advertisement. Everyone talks about newspapers. Everyone talks about WhatsApp, Facebook, and all. What we did, we came up with a new strategy which we call elevator. So what happens in elevator? We all know that we all been into the elevator, right? So in US, UK and all, you have tall buildings like if you start, it will go up to 15th floor, 16th floor. Maybe in India, you may see a maximum 4 floor, 5 floor. But in US based companies, you can see a lot of buildings. Most of them use elevator. What we thought is elevator is the only place where your mobile phones will not work. Your network gets disconnected. Even if you're on a call, your call gets dropped because you're in the closed box and people are with surroundings and it goes within inside the building. It is a closed means obviously when it is a closed, you will not get network, right? So you'll not get network. So if you don't believe in me, take out your smartphone, put it in the steel box, close it, you will not get any calls. If you can try it, try it. You'll not get any calls. If you put it in a closed steel box or iron box, you'll not get it because of the transmission and the all these things, right? You may not get call. So similarly, when you're traveling in a lift, when you're going in a lift, you may not get calls. Now that is where we used our brain. The data analyst of this Best Buy came up with a strategy. You know what we did? Lyft is the only place where you don't use a smartphone. And even if you are using a smartphone without internet, there will be people around you who will try to peep. That's what we do, right? People who are nearby you, your eyes always goes to what others are doing. And Lyft is the only place where you can't even talk. You can't even stare at someone, right? You can't even stare at someone. Believe me, this all happens, right? Lyft for 1 minute and 2 minutes, you always try to hold on the time. Your time is my investment. I repeat, your free time that you're traveling in left is my investment, because that's the only time which you are trying to be silent. You know what I did? I came up with an advertisement on the digital board. It's a very unique idea. None of the companies came up with this. We came up with this. Everyone will do promotions, marketing, or they will go and do posters, banners, everything. What about this? That makes me unique. That makes our data analyst unique. We as a data analyst, I'm telling you again, what is your role is to come up with lot of ideas, suggestions. You need to try to increase the sales. The company is hiring you not because to pay you salary. The reason they're paying you salary is because they want to get ideas from you. It's not only about speaking report what you do there. Yes, I promised you that in the next 20 days we will be doing the report, but apart from that, we also are looking for some ideas from you. Every company in this world, their only motive is to generate revenue. Every company in this world, their only motive is to generate profit. Very openly, I'm telling you, what is KSR motive? Yes, we need to make profit. We need to make profit. For a minute, if I'm not speaking like a mentor, if I'm like trying to be a business or an entrepreneur, I would say that my focus is to make money, right? So that's what I'm going to do, correct? So everyone needs money, everyone needs to improve, everyone wants a profit. So I came up with an advertisement called elevator advertising. I was able to do this. How? New thoughts. All the other things like sending an email, sending a message, WhatsApp, posters, everything didn't work for us. This worked because that's a 1 minute. I'm actually buying your 1 minute which you're idle in the lift. I'm buying your time. Out of 10 people who goes in that lift, minimum 2 people will buy. That's my income. Correct? Now, this is one type of advertisement. If I talk about another use case, imagine there is a investment banking. So we have a fixed deposit, health insurance, pension plans, term insurance, retirement plans. We do have a lot of things. Well, there is a lot I can talk about this. But I would definitely think about how to sell these products to others, right? If I want a retirement plan, if I want a pension plan, if I want a health insurance, how will I sell it? Now, the first thing is we tried with 3 ways of selling this product, the 3 ways of marketing. One is we try to make the sales call. Hey, we usually get the credit sales call, right? Hey, hi, we are. Do you want like to go for an insurance? Would you like to go for a credit card? Would you like to go for a personal loan? Even couple of minutes also, I'm getting one call that is from spam call. It's this calling from bank. So you keep on getting the calls, right? Everyone will be keep on getting your calls, right? Now we have a sales call. Which is not working. I'm calling and I'm asking, hey, please buy the investment banking products, please buy the insurance, please buy the retirement plans, please buy the products. People are not interested. Then I went with meetings. I called them for meetings, not working. Gmail, even I don't see Gmail. Okay, if I open my Gmail, you will see minimum 10,000 emails which is not read. Emails, only thing I open is for OTPs. Sometimes when I'm doing any banking transactions, I usually get the OTP in email and phone. Phone, obviously, I will not get on time. So email, the only time I open my email is to see the OTP. After that, forget it. So I have 10,000 messages not open. Myself only I'm not opening. How can I expect from a normal person to open the email? So none of these are working. None of these are working. Then what we thought, is there any way that I can reach out to the clients? Definitely yes. Again, a unique idea. What we did is we directly send the post to them. There was a days, okay, I'll tell you, there was a days where people used to send the inland letters, post and all. Nowadays, they're sending invitation in WhatsApp. how things have changed, you see. 10 years back, I still remember my cousin's marriage. They have sent me the invitation over post. Nowadays, we don't even go and check the post box. Every time we used to go and check the post box every day, whether have we received any post box or not. Recently, I had couple of friends who built house. They didn't even keep the post box. I asked why. Hey, who is going to send post in this? Where are you? Grow up. Is that telling me? But 15 years back, 10 years back, sending letters, having this STD booth coins. That coin box was their yellow color coin box where you put 1 rupee coin. They will give 40 seconds to talk. Have you all used this? The coin box.
Yes.
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 Yes, I have also used.
Did you mean? I mean, do you understand what I'm saying? All the coin box in the sense. Sorry, coin phone box. Do you all remember this?
Yes.
Old memories.
Yes.
Yes.
Old memories. I remember I used to call my classmates and disconnect it. I used to do that. They used to give 40 seconds, 50 seconds time. I'll put 1 rupee coin, call them, disconnect it. I used to do a lot of things. And
Only 90s get connected.
yeah, so I always say this, being a 90s kids, it's so beautiful because you have a lot of memory, right?
Memories.
Yeah, so memories are something which no one can even buy it. So I still remember all this. Just like that, we also have the post, right? We do have a lot of post and all, but nowadays we don't even get that. Now, why these people are not picking my calls, why these people are not attending my emails, why these people are not opening my emails? One thing which I understood is whoever is trying to buy this investment products like pension plans, health insurance, term insurance are actually 55 years plus. 55 years plus. 67% of my all my clients are 55 plus. Where will they go and use phone? And I've also observed that 54% don't even have the phones. Where they will go and see my emails, where they will go and attend my calls, they don't even have phone. Now that is why I started thinking, let me send some post. Now that is called directly mailing them, and we were able to introduce that. It's one of the best strategy that we're able to do. It really worked because the old people who are in the last generation, they feel very happy when they see post. Even I feel happy sometimes. If I see any letter in the post box, I feel happy. Hey, even nowadays we are getting email, we are getting the post, and in this post we send a gift like a Parker pen, a greeting card. That's how they get attracted, not like making a phone call and saying that buying your loans or something, right? So imagine they're asking to buy one term insurance. If I simply call and buy, you will not buy. But if I send you some gift, a Parker pen, and if I send you some greetings, a new year greetings, if I send you a diary, new year diary, you get attracted, right? Obviously attraction makes you even more importance to buy the product. That is what I did. This is a second successful campaign. It was achieved by us. Who did this? Who did this? It's none other than DA. Who is DA?
Data
Data
analyst.
analyst.
Data analyst. Who is DA? Data analyst. So from now onwards, think that not only your role is to do reporting, ideas. Idea is important. They are going to hire you, not you. They are going to hire your brain. Your brain is most valued here. So please start giving the ideas. Okay. One last example which I want to give is, it's all about Red Bull. Okay. So I think most of you would have heard about this, but still I just wanted to give you as a use case. Imagine today you all come to KSR. KSR is in Bangalore. It's in Marathalli. We give you Coke, we give you Mirinda, we give you Sprite, we give you water, you will drink. If I give you one brand like this, where on top of this, if there is a mention like KSR, will you drink? Definitely no. Because you have never heard about that drink. Same thing happened with Red Bull. When Red Bull was first introduced in the market, no one was buying. No one was buying. Already there was a Coca-Cola, already there was Pepsi, already there were a lot of things. People didn't even buy this. Okay. So didn't even buy this. Red Bull, when it came into the market for the first time, no one was actually trusting it. So imagine tomorrow I'm introducing one let's say cool drinks, okay, beverage, and I'll name Santosh drinks. If I go and give you, will you drink? I need to follow, or I need to go through multiple process, approvals, everything I need to go. Then only you people will buy it. And even if you're buying it, you always will trust other things. Okay, you will always think, you will always buy the other things which you already know it, but you will not buy. The same problem Red Bull had. The same problem Red Bull had. So what these people did, they started to market this. They started giving 1+1 offer. They also started giving like discounts, cashbacks. Nothing worked. Nothing worked for this marketing strategy. No one is even actually trusting this product. It's a new product in the market. No one is ready to take risk. The CEO is going mad. The CEO of Red Bull is going mad. He's trying every type of advertisements. Nothing is working. Nothing is working. What we do? There is always a big brain behind every business. It's none other than you and me. We both are data analysts. Let's start thinking about an idea. Let's start thinking about an idea. So what we thought, how to get this product into human's brain. Human brain is not buying this. They say that, hey, it's risk. So there's something they've added. We don't know. We know Coke, we know Pepsi. That is good, it seems. Good for health. But this they don't even know. But I heard that this is an energy drink. This is an energy drink, correct? Now, I want to make this to be into the human's brain. What can we do? We tried. Nothing is working. We tried all the type of marketing strategy. It didn't work. You know what the CEO did? CEO himself is a data analyst. You know what he did? You know what he did?
Yeah, he put crushed
Crushed
cans.
trash can near
Yeah.
the garbage.
So what happened? It's a very new drink. No customer is buying. Advertisements, marketing, nothing is working. No customer is ready to take the risk. You know what these people did? They started crunching the tins and started throwing on the public places. In the public places, public dustbins, on the road, on the streets, they started to throw this the empty tins, crunched tins. Now, what is this meaning? Red Bull used to attract the customer by creating the buzz by deliberately placing the empty crunched Red Bull cans in public places, especially around the targeted people. This marketing strategy was aimed to make it appear that if Red Bull is already popular. So somewhere you're going around, if you see a lot of tins around you, you think, hey, what is this? Something which is people are drinking, but I've never heard about it. This is called reverse marketing strategy. This is called reverse marketing strategy. If I tell directly, you people are not buying. If I directly tell you, you people are not buying. This is an indirect way of marketing. Such a beautiful, innovative idea. Even today, I feel very proud of the ideas they come up with. That's why I said, right, being a data analyst, start cultivating the habit of reading the successful CEOs, successful businessmen stories. You will learn a lot. You'll get lot of ideas. One thing I'm telling you again and again and again and again, and I'll tell it forever. Start loving your job. That's the only way to move out of your stress. That's the only way to move out of your stress. Don't work in a company for paying bills. Oh, I have to work, I have to get salary. Start enjoying your work. If you start enjoying your work, 100% your brain will work with a superpower. Computers, aeroplane, trains, all these people, brain only has introduced. And your brain is somewhat I'm asking you to give ideas now. Right? There is a person who introduced aeroplane in the sense it's a human. Right? Humans can do anything. There is nothing called impossible. Start giving the ideas. This is a very innovative idea. Red Bull as innovative and sometimes, even though it's called a unconventional marketing, but to build up their brand, they crunch the bottle and they throw it in the public place, which made them to buy this product. Now people started knowing that initially that one time, right? Let's say 1 month, 2 months, when it gets popular. You see, unless until you taste it, you will not get to know how good it is. So once people started tasting once, they know that it's an energy drink and all. Now, I mean, even that has some sugar content and all, but it's carbohydrates. But still, once people taste this, they'll know it. But to get that into the people's brain, they started crunching the tins and throwing all over the public places. That's a beautiful, innovative idea. I really appreciate what the idea they came up with, and to that extent it was very successful. It was very successful. Okay, with all these four case studies, one with Swiggy, one with investment banking, one with Red Bull, and the one which I was talking about is
Best Buy.
Best Buy.
Best Buy.
All these four test cases, all these four business cases, I'm telling you, thank you so much for listening. Your roles and responsibility first starts with ideas. You have to give ideas. That's the most important thing that you need to do as part of a data analyst. You've analyzed, you have generated a report, everything is fine. But the next thing is you have to go and give the ideas. Now that's your first roles and responsibility as a data analyst. Okay. Now, all this has to be visualized so that you save a lot of time. See, my brain is always thinking, but need to also do a report. For reporting, I need to spend less time. That is why I'm choosing a product. I'm choosing a software which can convert the raw data into insights. That is how the importance of visualization. Visualization helps you to have a observation and it can give you ideas. You can see if I go and show this gives me a clear picture of how the sales is improving, what percentage it is, what is this drop I have, and how the sales is improving. All this I can see here. Okay, all this I can see here, right? And I can also see I can apply filter with respect to city, with respect to area. I can go and see with respect to area how it is performing. All this I can do. So your reports gives you a best view of everything for improving a business. Okay. Now, with all these 4 case studies, right? Now, let's see what are the other things we need to do. First, roles and responsibilities. What? You need to go and give the ideas. Now, let's talk about this data. We have US, UK, UK. If I want to do a report like this, convert this table into chart. Now, that's what I keep saying this. Your responsibility is to convert the raw data into charts. That is where you have to be involved. Now, what I'm doing, I'm giving it. But is it correct? Definitely no. Why? This US, this USA, this US, everything is same. This USA, everything is same. But why it is not counted? Each and everything is giving individual. Now, this is where your data cleaning is required. Convert this. Wherever it is US, I will add all this. Wherever it is, see, UK or U.K, both are same. I'll try to add everything and then I will do a report. Now, this is what is really required. Now, this type of small data cleaning, you have to do it. So what is the role of a Power BI developer or what is the role of a data analyst? First thing is start giving ideas, suggestions, improvements to generate revenue. The second thing is you have to do the reporting. Before doing the reporting, please make sure that the data is also clean. If the data is not clean, you clean the data. Okay. So this is one thing you need to do. Now, last example to talk about data now. Why data cleaning is required? I can skip it, right? Why should I do? I can do a report like that, right? Okay. KSR is hiring a trainer. Anyone interested? Anyone interested? KSR is hiring a new trainer. Anyone? Anyone?
And
Yes.
I will be once I'll be expert.
I've got a job in railways, so I'll move to railways, central government job. So I'll go there. So anyone who wants to fill my position, always welcome. Anyone interested?
I know, sir.
After 3 months.
After
Not
3
for
months.
now. Not for now.
Santosh, what happened after knowing the conditions?
After knowing the, sorry, what?
If we have to
Santosh,
replace
what happened after knowing the conditions? We
Santosh,
know the conditions.
to replace you, definitely we have to be expert in Power BI. Then only we can replace you. Otherwise, if you take the charge here, we can't replace you, right?
Okay, so you want to become a perfect in Power BI, then you'll come and replace. There are other courses also. You can come for Java, you can come for testing, you can come for Azure, you can come for anything.
Yeah. For other courses, if we are trained, well, I mean, we are experts, we can go and train some people. If we are not experts, we can't able to do this, right?
Yes. I think people who have already listened to me, I have told the terms and conditions to become a KSR trainer. Can anyone repeat it if you know it?
A small kid can understand your what you are teaching, and a 60-year or aged person can also understand your pattern of teaching or whatever your topic is discussing in the class.
The pattern of teaching is 5-year kid and 60-year-old person can be understand.
Yes.
That would be
5-year kid and
fulfill.
6 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. I repeat one more time. If you want to become a KSR trainer, to become a KSR trainer, let me tell you terms and conditions. You need not need any degree. First point. You need not be educated. Second point. We are not looking for your background. Third point. Wherever you have studied, we are least bothered. Fourth point. You need not have a work experience. Fifth point. All 5 points, we don't even look anything. You just come and sit in our institute. We will hire you. 5 points. Sixth point. The last and final point. I repeat, no degree, no work experience, even communication also not required. You simply talk in a simple English, it's fine. I'm not an expert. I'm trying to make it very simple, right? I'm not an expert. Everything is acceptable. Just one condition to become a KSR trainer. Once you come for interview, we will just get you 2 people to sit in your class. Just 2 people will sit in your class. Now almost 100 plus are sitting in my class. Okay. Just 2 people will bring you to the class. One will be 5-year-old kid. One will be 60-year-old senior citizen. Just 2 people will make you to sit in your class for the entire 1 hour. They should not sleep. They should not lose concentration. You have to keep them interactive, and both of them should understand what you're speaking for that 1 hour. You teach whatever you want. You teach Power BI, you teach SQL, you teach anything. You even tell the story. We are least bothered. After 60th minute, if these 2 people can understand what you have explained for the 1 hour, welcome to KSR. This is a last and final terms and condition. Anyone willing to do it?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes,
Ready
sir.
for this challenge? Only you need to explain to these 2 people. If you explain this as 2 people, and if you are able to convince them, they should not sleep. Okay, that's the first point. Obviously, 5-year-old kid, to make them to sit in front of the live online class, it's very difficult. You would have faced that, right? So if they can concentrate for 1 hour and they can repeat what you have told, you will be selected. Now tell me, what was the motive of KSR to come up with this rule? Anyone? Why they are bringing 2 people? One is 5-year and one is 6-year. What is the background of this? Anyone? Any idea?
If they make them understand, everyone will be understand.
Thank you so much. If a 5-year-old kid can understand, if a 60-year-old person can understand, anyone in this 5 to 60 should understand. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So tomorrow, if you're walking out of KSR, if you're not understanding any topic, whom to blame?
Yes.
Whom to blame?
Santosh, sir.
Self.
Come on, I repeat
Trainer.
my question. Repeat my question. I repeat my question. Tomorrow, I'm teaching you everything. Okay. By end of the batch, you're moving out. If you have not understood any topic, whom you will blame?
Santosh.
Ourselves.
Mr. Santosh.
Ourselves.
Us.
I still assume that you people have not understood. I still assume that you people have not understood the question. I'm telling you again.
There is
We are
sorry,
blame
Sanjay.
Yeah,
There is no
definitely
chance we will
KSR.
not understand. We will understand everything. The way you teach is very
I'm
good.
telling you again. The question
Actually,
is
you are
very
already
simple.
qualified to train us because you have already given the interview, and hence, we will have to blame ourselves in case if we are not understanding.
Right. I'm
after
telling you
completing
again.
the course.
I'm telling you again. If I am in KSR today, that means I have already convinced 2 people, 5-year-old kid and 60-year-old person. And that is why I'm in front of you now. Tomorrow, if you're not understanding, either you should be age beyond this or below this, whatever it is, and you should blame by yourself. Because I've already convinced 2 people. So obviously I'll convince all you people. If you're not understanding, definitely it will be lack of practice, lack of concentration, multitasking, etc., 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 etc. Okay. Now let's look at this last example. A new trainer is ahead in KSR. A new trainer is ahead in KSR. We can see students' performance have changed. John percentage has increased by 15%. Julie and Carol have a good performance too, with an increase of 6% from the past performance. For example, initially John was scoring 60%. Now he is scoring 75% because he is improved. Initially, Tom was actually scoring 70%. Now, after the new trainer, he is scoring 81%. Julie is actually scoring 90%, but now after the new trainer come, he is scoring 96%. Okay. Now, I want to see, is this trainer performing good? Okay. What I thought is, let's take an average. Let's take an average. All the people 15, 11, 6, 6, 6, 12, all are plus, means they're increased. When I take an average, the average trainer performance is went down by -1%. Can I say that the trainer is not effective?
No.
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 Why?
No, Santosh.
The average performance of the trainer is going down.
It should
No,
be.
all students are doing well except
Single
Sam.
student.
That and all I don't know. Entire performance, the average performance of the trainer is going down. Let me throw that trainer out of KSR. Will you agree with me?
No.
No, Santosh.
No.
No. No.
Why?
Why?
Because only
Because
one
most of the students got best percentage. Only one student got less percentage.
Just with one record, I cannot judge a trainer.
Yes.
I need to look at all the other performance. I need to look at all the other performance. So if I talk about John, Tom, Julie, Carol, and Bomb, everyone has performed except Sam. So what I did, while taking the average, 15 plus 11 plus 6 plus 6 plus 12 minus 56 is a one person who did not perform well. And if I take it is, if I consider him, it is giving minus 1%. If I don't consider him, let's try the result without Sam. I can see that the trainer's average performance has increased by 10%. If you would have not considered this mistake, if you would have missed this mistake, you would have really thrown a good trainer out of KSR. Do you agree? By taking the first into consideration, you would have really thrown this trainer out of KSR. Now that is why I keep saying that every single data point is really important for us, whether it's a mistake or it's to be considered or to be not considered. Everything has a value here. If I don't consider that number, you could have seen that the trainer performance is much better now, an average increased performance of 10%, right? And if I go and do a research, we could have seen that Sam was feeling sick. Maybe possibility is there. It's not a trainer fault. It could be Sam's day. Maybe he was not well. He was having a headache. He did not sleep properly. Dehydration, whatever it is. That I'm least bothered. But compared to all other, I need to go and observe carefully what is happening. Never ever come to this decision without observing. Start observing in each and every data point. I keep saying this and I'll keep on saying this. First, try to analyze everything. Don't come with assumptions. Okay. Always you need to have a evidence and proof. I repeat, you need to have the evidence and proof. What is the evidence and proof? First, I need to see whether that trainer is really good or not. Simply with the performance going of all, considering everything, don't come to a decision. Always try to have evidence and proof. A single data point, a single value of Sam's percentage would have changed upside and downside if you would have missed him. You should be knowing the value of a single data point. Is that clear? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. One last example I'll tell you and I'll stop for the day. Actually, I think I've already told you this, but still, if you're listening for the first time, I come from a background where all my grandfathers, grandmothers, all my cousins, everyone is doing agriculture. Okay. They all are farmers. Somehow I missed out and I chose the path where I focused on education. So I'm the only graduate in my entire family who have slipped out of my family's profession. My family's profession is farming and agriculture. Okay. The moment I go to native, every often I go there. Of course, I'm in Bangalore, but because of my work, since I'm the only graduate, right? Here and there, I always visit my cousins, everyone of my age also does agriculture. Okay. One time you have food with your farmers. Okay. One time, either a lunch or a dinner or a breakfast, you have food with them. You just have a conversation with them and have food. Okay. After having food, just one grain of rice, right? You waste it on the plate. You just one grain of right, you leave it on the plate. Don't eat that. What is the consequence?
They will tell you the
They
importance
will
of
tell
one grain,
or
all the
They will be
process.
angry.
scold you.
They will scolding badly.
Literally, you will get scolded. Correct? Literally, you will get screwed. Correct? They'll scold like anything. This rice, I have worked hard day and night. All the farmers have worked day and night. We go in the sun, we come back evening. We have put a lot of efforts to soak that. We have prayed for rain. We have irrigated the rainwater. So many things we have did. Then it goes to the cleaning process. And in the cleaning process, that rice could have missed it. But why it has come to your house? It could have come to your shop. From the shop, it has come to your house. And while cooking, that could have been missed. But still, it is not missed. It is still coming into the plate. So much explanation they will give. Yes or no? That's really true. They value their profession. The efforts they've taken for growing that grain, they know the importance. You what? You will waste the food. Well, we are also similar to that. When they value every grain of rice, every single grain of rice, they give the importance. Well, we are also very work ethic, with our role, every single data point is important. Don't ever forget that. Every single data point is equivalent to every single grain of rice. That's the importance that you need to give to become a data analyst. Is that clear? Never ever ignore a single data point. It has a lot of value in it. Clear? We'll stop here. We'll continue tomorrow, Friday. Please join the call. Don't miss it. Thank you all so much. Bye.